determined by your availability. my hat almost fell off. Pretty much, I done lost my train of thought. This can make it challenging. Oh man, what's good, man? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about a topic that's not often discussed in the photography industry and why you might want to reconsider opening a photography studio. So let's get into it. Reason number one is overhead costs. One of the biggest challenges in opening a photography studio is the overhead costs. Renting or purchasing a space, buying equipment, and paying for utilities and other expenses can add up pretty fast. So this can kind of put a strain on your finances and make it difficult to turn a profit. Reason number two is competition. Another reason to think twice about opening a studio is the level of competition you may have. There are a lot of photography studios out there, and it can kind of be difficult to stand out from the rest and attract clients. So you need to have a unique selling point, and also be willing to kind of constantly innovate and adapt to stay ahead of the competition. So reason number three, limited flexibility. Running a photography studio can also limit your flexibility as a photographer. You're tied to a specific location and your schedule is kind of determined by your availability. my hat almost fell off. Pretty much, I done lost my train of thought. This can make it challenging. Oh man, this can make it challenging to take on other photography projects, to travel for work. Reason number four, man, let's get back into it. Client dependency. Additionally, having a photography studio also means that you're heavily reliant on clients for your income. So if you don't have enough clients coming through the door, your business will kind of suffer. So this can be a huge source of stress and uncertainty and make it difficult to plan for the future. So my last point is reason number five is time consuming. Finally, running a photography studio can be extremely time consuming, from managing finances to dealing with client inquiries, scheduling, or dealing with like client inquiries and scheduling. There can be a lot that goes into running a successful studio. This can kind of leave you with less time to focus on your creative side and your photography, and it also may leave you kind of feeling burned out from time to time. So what are some things that I struggle with opening a photography studio and running a photography studio? So I didn't ask every question possible and do a deep inspection into having these certain issues fixed. It wasn't communicated to me and my team that the air conditioning and the heat in the space wouldn't be active on the weekend, as the units or as the whole building was controlled by the building management itself. I also had like some issues with my blinds. For instance, some of my blinds were not working in the studio and they didn't offer to fix them in the beginning, which counted against my deposit when trying to move out. I didn't read and comprehend my lease agreement. I always do this. After a year of leasing the studio, I understood that my contract would go to a month-to-month plan, but after reading it in detail through the trickery wording, I had to notify them of my intent to move out 30 days before my year was up, and that lease will automatically renew every year unless they were notified. Owning or leasing a studio can be as easy or hard as you make it to be. Being knowledgeable, asking questions, and having a solid plan will go a long way in making sure your studio stands out from the rest. So with that being said, while there are certainly benefits to opening a photography studio, it's not for everybody. By considering these 5 reasons, you can make an informed decision about whether you should start a studio and whether it's the right move for you and your photography business. So man, I hope this video really helped you guys out today. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Comment below if you got questions on about opening and running a photography studio. Make sure you subscribe to your boy. Holla. Peace out.